There goes the helicopter. Every time I come outside, this little black helicopter flies over my head. Like, what do you want, sir? What do you want?
Sighren, where all my gems at? Rising, my gems. Y'all, it's probably like about 5 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Where you gonna be? Listen. So I'm getting ready to wash a few dishes, get them out the way. This is all I got, really. And I have to wash my veggies that I got from the whatchamacallit yesterday. I have to wash those, so I'm gonna be washing those as well. And then I'm gonna go to the gym. So I'm hoping to be done with my 10,000 steps by like 8:30. If I could get to the gym by like 6:30, and I'm gonna go to the gym over here. I'm gonna start going back to LA Fitness, y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that as well. Probably Monday, Tuesday, sometime. It's Sunday, so I'm trying to see when exactly I want to go. Okay, I don't know. I gotta make time, and this is a slow season for my business this time right here. So I either can, it's kind of like the rest of the year makes up for these months right here. Okay, my slow season. The rest of the year kind of makes up for it. So I have to like bust my arse, you know what I'm saying, again throughout the year, so my slow seasons don't affect me. So, but y'all, it's a task out here in these streets. I ain't gonna lie, it's a task out here in these streets when you're trying to maintain a business, because one, it's income tax time, so y'all know I get nervous around this time. I don't be wanting to deal with the BS. I don't feel like I owe them. Like, y'all ain't helped me not one time. Why do I owe y'all so much money? Why do I owe y'all a salary? You know what I'm saying? Out of my money, and y'all ain't helped me not one damn time. Y'all ain't do nothing. It's just such a pimp system, you know? Such a pimp system. So that's that. I have to now focus on taxes and, but when I guess you got to really prepare. And then I'm nervous because this will be my first year doing my taxes on my own. I've always done my taxes for my family, my kids. I do my kids' taxes. I did our taxes like when I was working, you know what I'm saying, a regular job. So once I started the business, I hired a service to do my taxes. And, as y'all could see how things turned out, they did not help me, like not one time when the IRS came after me and was like, oh, this and that, and you got to report this income and you got to report that income. And I gave them all of my income, you know what I'm saying? So the thing about it is that you have Zelle, you have Cash App. So I get money through my business. I also do Zelle. I also do Cash App. I also make money from Patreon. So I have different means as to how my funds come in. You know what I'm saying? And the IRS, when it comes to Cash App, they don't really include that as income. Okay? So, and also Patreon. Anything you make on Patreon, because I don't know. Now, I think if you make a certain amount now, they're going to start taxing it, I believe. Because I think it's, for as long as it's like 25,000 and under, maybe? I because on Patreon, I make a pretty decent amount, but I've never had to claim that on my taxes. So, yeah. That's what's up. So, I don't know. I'm just not sure if they're going to start including it now. I'm getting ready to drink my tea, y'all. So, I got this little Valentine's Day vibe going, okay? And y'all already seen my tea. So, here it is. I had it sitting like, overnight. So I made this tea like last night before I went to bed. Well, yesterday, child, I went to bed early as I don't know what. All right, you see there? Now, there's this other little herb that I'm taking. So I'm gonna take one of them and I'm gonna drop it in my tea, okay? And let that marinate just a little bit. A lot of people drink their tea like hot. You could drink it hot. I do mine hot and I do my room temperature. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wash this out now that I got some good old dish water right here that I just made. I don't know why I made all that dish water because I only had like 3 things to wash. That was it. And now this would make 4. And y'all, so remember, I don't know if I told y'all, I probably didn't tell y'all, but I was like, you know, every so often, my spirit tell me to leave Amazon, right? And I understand why I was supposed to do it. If I would have did it years ago, things would be a lot different. Because I was supposed to leave Amazon and I was supposed to go to another company, order from another company so I can get my business products. Because that's the only reason I buy it with Amazon is because I be wanting my business products and stuff. But there's a company called Quill. There's Granger, there's Quill, and I can order my stuff from them. Now the thing about it is when you order it with them, it builds the credit for your business. So my lazy behind kept ordering from Amazon all these years and never built my business with this company. So that's something that I'm gonna do now is go ahead and get an account. Basically, it's like a net 30, I think. A net 30 is when you go, you place an order and they give you 30 days to pay it off. Then you have like net 60, you know what I'm saying, where they give you 60 days to pay it off. I think this one is a net 30. And you don't pay right away because you have to build credit, you know what I'm saying? So they give you 30 days to pay your bill, and then after that, you know, they start reporting to your credit report, and you want to build your Dun and Bradstreet with your business. This is for those of you who are legitimate, you know, especially anybody who's like, you know, making money on like YouTube. Like if you haven't created a business yet, and you've been on YouTube making money for more than like a year, you lost in the sauce, You should have an LA. You should be balling. You shouldn't even need YouTube no more. You shouldn't even be vlogging or, you know, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I use YouTube as a source, you know, but I don't need YouTube as an income. But yeah, if you know how to do it. But I'm going to be teaching people that aspect, you know, in my classes, right? So, yeah, so once you build your business, you know what I'm saying? You have other opportunities. You have real sponsors. You know what I'm saying? You got real sponsors that's dropping like 6 figures on your business, okay? You don't want to sponsor as a person. You want to sponsor as a corporation, okay? Where they dropping 6 figures on your business. So that's where we're headed. So I had to build my social media presence. I had to build, you know, Sighren, the brand. A lot of y'all, YouTube is y'all brand. Instead of that, you supposed to be the brand for YouTube, Chad. Y'all ain't using it right. If I was using YouTube as like, for like influence or social media content creator or whatever, I would have a different agenda. Okay, I will have a totally different agenda. This is just an outskirt of my company, me, Sighren, you know. This is not the business. This is a part of the business. Okay. So yeah, I love it though. Y'all got to know how to really get out here and make money and, you know, be to the point where you can survive during a slow season. And you know your slow season. That's another thing. You have to know your slow season. Now, this is just for those of you who have businesses. We're not talking about content creators on this part, but when you have a business, you have to know your slow season. And my slow season is not because people don't need the service, because I have a service that people will always need. Summer, winter, spring, and fall. It's the season of the money, because after Christmas, you know what I'm saying, around the holiday season, November, Thanksgiving, October, people got to buy, you know, costumes and all that stuff. And, you know, people heating, you know, because it gets cold, so they have to turn the heater on, so their light bill goes up. Excuse me. Or their electric bill goes up and stuff like that. So, and then they have family coming in, or either they have to travel to go see family, so a lot of their expenses go to that. You know, it's during that winter season that a lot takes place. You know, people have to spend money in weirdest of the places. Y'all know Christmas time comes, you got to buy everybody their gifts and stuff. You know, people still celebrate that stuff like that. So, yeah, that's when, you know, they don't have time to really do the self-care on themselves that they need, you know. So people tend to fall a little short around this season, but then it picks back up. You know what I'm saying? It picks back up and people are like, okay, I done took care of the kids, or, you know, I done took care of my mama done for Christmas and all. I done did Thanksgiving gone, you know, we done ate and all that stuff. So I done traveled, I done visited family, they done did all they got to do. So now they got to back to life. Y'all ain't gonna tell y'all how much stuff I said that didn't record because my alarm had went off. But I don't even know what was said and what wasn't, but I done washed everything. And here it is now, okay? So here it is now. I done put it on this paper towel, and I'm gonna let that dry. And then I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator after that. So, yeah, you guys, do whatever it is that you can, you know, when it comes to your food, what you put in your body. Okay, I think I was also saying, like, when it comes to like a new car, if you put the wrong gas in a new car, that car gonna act up. Okay, so you gotta treat your body like well, some of y'all don't treat your car too good, but anywho, you gotta do the best that you can when it comes to what you eat and what you put in your body. And, you know, I was saying, if I knew in my 20s and 30s what I know now, child would have started eating this way a long time ago. Okay, but yeah, let me go ahead, finish with this, let this dry off, put all this stuff up. This is enough, y'all, food for me for over a week. And I still have other fruits and stuff in the refrigerator. But when you eat healthy like this, your body uses it as energy. So you will find yourself hungry. Because I can eat like a pot. I can make me some potatoes and then a side of a side of Brussels sprouts. You know what I'm saying? I could have a nice carrot salad with a side of Brussels sprouts or a side of potatoes. Like, and next thing I know, I be hungry again. I'm like, what? And I get up the next day and ain't gained no weight. Been on loss a little bit because your body uses this natural food as energy. Okay, so this is why it's important for you to put more natural foods and foods that are not grown in crazy soil and stuff like that, and pesticides sprayed all over it. Like, you got to clean that stuff off. Okay, but all right, y'all, let me go. Yes, ma'am. Your girl is at the gym. Let's see what workout we're going to do. I just do like a glute toner on a treadmill, period. And yeah. The girl gonna go in. Oh, so we at the gym, y'all. Y'all see. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my little workout. I'm late for the gym. It is 8:30. I usually start the gym at 6:30, and it's 8:30. So that's how late I am. Usually I start at 6:30. I'll be done by 8:30. But today is Sunday. I've been doing quite a bit of work. I released a vlog today. In that vlog, it was about, I went to the farmer's market
And I cleaned the veggies and stuff like that. I think that's a very critical video. If you guys haven't, check it out, because I'll probably see if I can link it in the description box of this video, but definitely go check it out, because it was a very, very informative video. My videos are so like I have my videos uploaded about 4 to 6 weeks in advance. So by the time y'all see them and I see them with y'all, it's like me watching it for the first time, because I've been uploaded it like 6 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's just in queue. So I'm looking like, what video is this? So whenever I get that notification that Sighren has dropped a vlog, I gotta see what it was. I'm like, what was this? What was this about? And I be like, oh, I remember. So I be watching it with y'all, like, okay. But that one like dropped a lot of gems. So y'all go check it out. All right, let me go ahead and get in my zone, because when I walk like this, baby. You gotta strut those hips, you know what I'm saying? So you can work that booty muscle. So when you walk, your butt cheek should be, the muscle at the top should be doing this. So when you pull that leg back, that's when you squeeze, you know what I'm saying? You walk and you squeeze those glutes, baby. And that's how you get a nice big old real result of a arse. Okay? Let me get out of here, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all when I'm done. Hey, my gems. Hey, y'all. Today is a crazy day. I'm having to continue to finalize my decision when it comes to my Pooch, to just have her put to sleep. She's not getting better. And I just don't feel like having her go to a whole bunch of doctors. I don't really support, the vaccination that they give these pets, and, for me to have to continue to maintain that. And with her, and it's a lot. She's not getting better. It's too much urine. I don't know if she's pissing while she sleep or what, but her bed is fully, like, you can take and wring it out. It's that much urine, and it keeps a smell in the house. You know what I'm saying? And I can't stand that. You have to constantly mop, wash, and it's like you have to wash her bed like every day. It's too much. She's starting to walk into the wall, so I'm like, can she see? I don't know. They said her eyesight was good. Took her to the doctor. They said her eyesight is good, but she's walking into walls. She's walking in ways like like she walks slow. So she'll walk into the wall slow and like boop, and then she'll just go the other way and boop. You know what I'm saying? It's just really strange. She's not walking the stairs anymore. Like, she refuses to walk the stairs. She'll get by the stairs and she'll just stop. And whether we going up or down, she just won't do the stairs. She's just not responding the way she normally does. She's a little delayed. Like, you have to call her like 5 times, you know what I'm saying? Or make a loud bum, you know what I'm saying? And then she'll like look your way. She's not really responding to her name too much anymore. And then when we take her for a walk, it's like she keep pulling the opposite way. Like, we going back home this way, but then she keeps turning the opposite way, like going I don't know. I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and put her to sleep, because I can't give her the care or the attention that she needs. It's too much for me. And with me running a business from my house, I have to keep my house in order. You know what I'm saying? So it's just too much of me having to deal with this with her. Bay is not going to have the time to commit to it. She'll be 15 years old, I believe, this year. She'll be 15. So she is of age. So, I looked into finding a senior home, but because she's a senior pet, they said she's like, some people will take a senior pet, but for them, senior is like 6. She's 15. They was like, senior for them, like the oldest they would take is like 5 or 6. Like, she's literally 15. So they're like, oh no, so it's like,
that's the only other option, is just, she just doesn't seem herself. You know what I'm saying? She just doesn't seem as optimistic or as, happy as she usually is. But, when you're older, you're not going to be skipping around, so I don't know. This is a very tough decision for me, y'all. And I promise you, I am holding back every ounce of, I just want to blurt out and just boo-hoo all over. Which, I ain't gonna low-key, I ain't gonna lie. I did with Bae. I did. So by the time I come to y'all, I've had several conversations about it. And I've just finalized my decision to just go ahead, have them put her to sleep, and then cremate her. Whatever she's going through with her bladder, y'all, it's bad. It's really bad. Like, she's always been the type that she'll go outside to poop, or she'll let you know when she need to go to the bathroom. Y'all, my baby, she done lost it, y'all. And so now she has got to be cleaned again. It's every day. It's every day. It's not like this is a once in a time, like it's sporadic. It's every day. I mean, every freaking day. That bed is soaked. I'm like, where is all of this liquid? We pulled back on how much water we give her. So we only give her water, this amount. We don't give her a lot. I don't know where all this damn liquid coming from. Like, where is she pissing up this, y'all? So yeah, we're gonna celebrate her. By the time y'all see this, it'll probably have already passed, perhaps. No, y'all should, we in February? Yeah, y'all should see this in March. Y'all should get this probably like around the time it's supposed to happen. Probably by the time y'all get this. Well, actually, no, because I actually pushed for the week of Valentine's Day as my Valentine's Day gift to y'all. So I hope by the time y'all see this, y'all be a little appreciative. I released a couple of vlogs. I did. I released a couple of vlogs back to back to back. You'll know between that midweek of February, I was releasing vlogs for y'all. Like more than, because usually I release them like twice a week. But y'all will probably be getting 3 to 4 vlogs a week for 2 weeks straight. Happy Valentine's Day. So yeah, so by the time y'all get this, yeah, it'll either be about to happen or happening. Okay, so anywho, I'm finna go home and wash my hair. Okay, and then I have to make my hair butter, and then I have orders that I have to get out today. I just got off a consultation. I already did my steps at the gym. It is 11 o'clock in the morning and I am at 11,828 steps. So I already did my gym for the day. I have another meeting with LA Fitness because I'm gonna go ahead and do the signature gym I told y'all. So I'm finna let them go ahead and just switch me over to that gym as my main gym, because they still have me in Pembroke Pines, Florida as my main gym. So they're gonna have to switch that over and put me here in Texas now. So today we are gonna go in the Asian market. Okay, let's see what it is they got. Period. All right. I'm trying to see what teas they have, y'all. That's really why I came in here. Oh, look at the seeds. Okay, this basil. What else we got? Korean pepper. Okay, sweet pepper, but it says hybrid. That's a hybrid. That's crazy. Okay. Back up a little bit for y'all. Look at pak choy. These are good seeds to get, y'all, especially for those of you who eventually want to grow your own, stuff. They got true watercress. Okay, these are $3.59 each. So let's go see. Where's your teas? Okay.
At the end, ma'am.
Okay. So she said it over here at the end. Remember I told y'all I used to go to the Korean shop. Oh, these are broad flavor beans. Let me go up a little closer so y'all can see them. Right. So I like to kind of come here and get some of the natural stuff. She said it's all the way to the that's a seaweed with corn with seaweed. Oh my word. I'm telling you, they eat very different from us. But she said the teas are over here. So this is all the natural stuff I like to get. Dried jujube. Okay.
What's this one? Oh, look, black dates. We're going to get some of these and put in our tea. So these are some black dates. That's good. We'll take some of those. All right. Look at the mushroom. What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, seaweed. Okay, the jujube. I don't know. I have never like had the jujube, y'all. I have these. Some of those go in my tea. Okay. All right, let me look around, y'all, because I don't know if Korean music is copyright music. I don't know. So I'm gonna show y'all what I got when I get home. What's going on? Y'all see what's going on? So I told y'all, y'all not gonna get too much footage from me because one, I'm back to work, okay? And two, I'm back to making my products and stuff. So this is my hair butter that I'm making right now. So I'm just ready, okay, to get back to my hair care routine. My hair is feeling a little fried, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, it's feeling a little fried. I got a little nervous. I'm like, oh Lord, am I losing my curls and stuff? But here I go whipping up another batch, okay, of this butter. Y'all already knew it was coming, okay? So I'm getting ready to bring these curls back to life.
Candy Pan, he loves the way I slay, can't get enough, keeps them up when I'm rocking.